happening in that, folks?
Hey, DonLod, what's going on, buddy?
Nah, just woke up.
I sent you I sent you a video of what Reem was just saying in her scope just before about, and it's pretty disturbing, So I went in there and I started saying mean things back to her to see if it felt the same way, and we had it out, and she muted me.
Oh, I just woke up, so I have to
Yeah,
get on my device and look. Hello, everybody.
can I play it for you? Can you hear you want to hear it?
No, go ahead.
All right, so
Yeah, I'm not into my other device, so.
Mind you, this is unwarranted for whatever reason. I mean, this is like the first thing they instantly go to. We have Lexi Peters, same thing with the comments. It's horrible.
Oh, there's Donna. Hello, Donna. Looking great, Donna.
Who's Donna? Donna R?
Fake. No, Donna. The Donna Jorgensen.
Oh,
Or / Phil.
yeah.
Is that Nina? Not Mia Kerr. Is that Nina?
Hold on. No, not Nina is Nina. All right, hold on one second.
That is all okay. Hello, Donna. I love your picture, Donna. Wait, hold on a second. Is this Nina?
Not. Yeah, she got banned again. I got banned again today too. I had to make two.
Oh, okay.
I had to make a new account for backup. All right, so listen. This is what she says.
45 minutes, I couldn't say anything, but all I could do was mute everybody. And I was having a good time. I thought it was funny. And then he took offense to it.
She's talking about
when
she was muting everybody in your scope earlier, and she was having a great time while you took offense to it. Hold on.
And he got pissed off, and
hello, Julie.
Then I became the evil villain in there. Well, fuck that. And then we went into Donnie's scope, and then me and Mary started going at it, and she wanted to say shit about it. Then I start talking about her abortion. Sorry. I called her a baby.
Don't give it about my feelings. Fuck that. Oh, all right.
Shit about me, then I start talking about her abortion. Sorry. I called her a baby killer. There you go. I said it. Sorry. Then, you know what?
Wow.
Then don't announce to Periscope your personal life. Do not share your nudes. If you don't want it out. And you're not the innocent victim out here. If you have something.
I was trying to ask Green what warranted. What did Mary say that warranted that was so wrong? Like, and you had no answer.
I just don't get how people can say nasty.
So I kept telling her, "Why didn't you commit suicide?" I said, "Why don't you kill yourself?" I was just trying to make a point. Like how does it feel? Like you go there when it's unwarranted. You're an adult and you're a fucking parent. And you're teaching your kids these morals. Like, how are you considered a parent?
I don't know what to say.
Get it.
Those words can't come out. It's like when I said with Dree. Those words can't come out of my mouth.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, I don't care what you are, buddy.
Like white trash. Yeah, Lexi too. Lexi goes, I got a coat hanger ready, Mary. I got a coat hanger. Go grab a coat hanger and say Mary.
Hello, beautiful Abella.
All right. Dealing with two pieces of white trash.
Sorry that was said. I'm sorry. That's disgusting.
Yeah, I know. I mean, well, I'm giving
never come out of my mouth.
I'm giving
I don't care how. Tiny Peems wished me death. How many times, but it's never came out of my mouth. It's just I just can't say shit like that.
Right. So I asked Reem, like, Reem, are you pro-life or pro-choice? She goes, I'm pro-choice. So why do you got to throw in Mary's face every fucking time then, you stupid cunt?
Just today was just pissed me off.
Yeah,
it's like,
they're white trash.
The thing about it is, when moderators, they're supposed to look out for your best interest, the scoper, and any vile comments, not taking it. taking it personal between people. It's like, I don't. It's like I've been in rooms with, like I was saying earlier, I've been in rooms with Aaron Pam, who's trying to get my identity, trying to sue me. I don't
You
start shit
don't.
with you. I sit on my hands. I mean, how hard is it? And another thing,
Sure, I'll play it.
where's the block button? If you really hate somebody that much, how come somebody don't block somebody?
Yeah, I blocked that guy Joey Squares yesterday, and then he called in, and I told him,
I mean,
all you
instead
gotta
of
do is block him.
engaging. Well, I know they do, Wheeler. That's what I mean. It's like, if you hate somebody that much, why didn't you just block them?
Yeah, no, they want to show how big.
Why engage? It's just like I had some issues with some other people. I'm not gonna give them any airtime. I blocked them
Because that's the only thing they have when they find out like you went through such a traumatic event, and they want to take the
Tiny
easy
Peen.
route.
Tiny Peen. I blocked it. I blocked all 1,000 of his accounts.
All right, here, I'll play it one more time. All right.
Miss Tina.
For 45 minutes, I couldn't say anything, but all I could do was mute everybody.
I just don't get it.
I was having a good time. I thought it was funny. And then he took offense to it, and he got pissed off. And then I became the evil villain in there.
You had Reem as a colon,
and
she wasn't nice to
scope, and then me and Mary started going at it, and
that's the thing. I don't have any issues
about her
with
abortion. Sorry.
we made up. It's just,
I told her a baby
I just don't get all this. Where's all this hostility coming from?
You know what? Then don't say.
You explain it. Where's this hostility coming from?
Right.
Hello, Steven. I'm not going to go over your time, buddy.
She's 48 years old. It doesn't make sense how people are that unstable can raise a child.
I mean, where's the where did all this start with you and Reem? And I didn't know you and Reem had any issues.
I didn't until she started talking shit to Mary, because Mary's doing little pokes and digs. So fucking what? Fight back. Like, why do you have to go there? That's when I'm gonna step in.
I mean, I knew there was issues with Lexi.
Lexi's 43.
You, and because of that idiot Brandon Vox. But
no, well, she hated me since Big Keen, and then she moved on from Big Keen to Brandon Vox. He's continuing to hate me. I just don't get
all the hate.
I don't get how these 40.
I just don't get how people can say disgusting shit like that. I really don't.
I mean, Mary, really, honestly, we're over it. It's just pointing out how low and scumbaggish these people see. I was always honest and upfront when I came on this app. Like, people knew what they're going to get when they deal with me. But with Reem, you got this bitch pretending to be a sweetheart. And, oh, I'm so caring. I'm such a loving parent. Oh, I'm going to go in mock scope and watch her bake. And I'm going to go in that one scope and this one scope. And then when she gets pissed, she brings up abortions. She doxes social security numbers. I mean, what did she do with Big Keen when she's still sucking his cock? And I'm sure she's half a racist.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I just don't get it.
Wait, the people on their scope can hear. Can I just play this part one more time so everybody in your scope can hear?
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, hold on. And then she says, "Fuck that," about how you felt.
No, I was upset about that.
Then I start talking about her abortion. Sorry. I called her a baby killer. There you go. I said it. Sorry. You know what? Then don't say.
So, according to Reem's logic on Periscope, don't share anything or it's full game and they'll use it against you, like she will, because she's admitting that she's a piece of shit cunt. Is that what she's trying to get at? I don't get her logic there. So don't omit or talk about anything, because I will use that right against you if you upset me anyway. Scare the shit out of me.
I just don't get how, like I said, I don't get how that can come out of people's mouths.
Neither. I mean, I can, but certain things I just won't. There's certain lines I won't cross. There are
generally me. I just when I go after people,
just like when I don't say racist words. I'll never say anything racist.
When it was women or whatever, everybody knows what I'd say about women. It'd either be fat or ugly. Is it nice? No, but I'm not going to talk about your kids. I'm not going to talk about, death or just, I just don't do that.
I know. So that means she saw.
It just pains me when people say shit like, talk about people's children's or abortions or death or just it's just how easily it comes
Right?
out of
It's
some
like
people's mouth.
it's like if Reem upset Mary's like, go commit suicide. Your child hates you. You cunt. Go kill yourself and your child, cunt. That's like if Mary would say something like that.
Mega, would you like to
Would a
call in?
normal person say something like that out of anger for whatever reason?
Did you see what Mega said?
No. But would anybody say that? Like, go right there, like, go commit suicide, Reem, because I know you're suicidal. What? How is that logical? So you're gonna make me mad. So I'm gonna say, go grab a coat hanger. Or go, you're a baby killer. What? So every time she calls Mary a baby killer, then we should tell Reem to commit suicide with her and her child.
Make that money, baby.
Okay, that's logic.
I don't know. Well, she'll say you saying that. Very touchy topic, no matter what side of the issue. Yeah, it's like, how come we just can't fight without saying
Because they're
nasty
weak.
shit?
They can't. These people are weak at insults. They don't. They're insecure. That's why half the time that they can't show their face or they're on this app. They're very unstable people on here, as we could tell. I mean, you're dealing with a lot of people from all over the country.
Like I said,
Uneducated.
you're never gonna hear that shit. Type of shit. About children or death or anything come out of my mouth. And there's nowhere where anybody's ever heard me, say any vile shit like that. Like I said, I
I know
just
you wouldn't, DonLod, and I respect you. That's why
I just make
that's
fun of
why
people's looks.
that's why we have a certain level of respect. I have for you. But there's some people I don't have that respect for, so I'll treat them like the piece of garbage they
even
are.
when even when me and you were fighting, I'd never,
Yeah, and you remember you
I'd
used to
never go
blame me
that
for
way.
some troll accounts that called you the N word. You remember that time?
It's
That
like I
time
could.
period where you blamed me for
Hey,
being.
so hold on. I'm sorry. I'm dyeing my son's hair, so I really can't type all this out because I got dye on my hands.
Dyeing it red?
No, I'm dyeing it. It's like chrome silver.
Okay.
Yeah, but it has to go like to 2 levels of bleaching. Well, anyway, I don't show my face because of what people done to me. Because I used to show my face all the time.
Right.
Now I'm getting called ugly, fat, blase, blah blah blah. But you've never heard me address anyone's children. You have never heard me go against anyone that's deceased or
I mean,
any
what
of
has
that
Mary
stuff.
done to these people that is so horrible that they have to basically tell her to commit suicide by bringing up her what what we went through? It doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I don't think that's right. And that's why a lot of people on here don't express their personal experiences because they're going to get thrown back at them. You know what I mean?
True.
That's why a lot of people don't open up. And I get a lot of DMs.
I know.
Of
It
people
has
that are
nothing to
like,
do
can you
with me,
just talk
Stu,
to me?
right?
Huh?
I said to Stu, it has nothing to do with me. It's not my karma. I love Mary so much that I want to protect her any way I can, and
Well, just
even
like
if
you
it's
said.
something stupid on this app where I can express how I feel.
Hello, Churchy.
But
Like you
this
just
app,
said, Chris.
okay, so
What
people think that this
warrants
app doesn't
somebody
affect
saying
real
something like
life.
that?
Yeah, what
It
warrants
does.
it?
Someone said you're stupid, or
Right, because you're doing little jabs here and there, not even it's just it's not even horrible,
I can't.
It's fucking harmless. The girl is harmless.
I don't know. She's sweet. I love her. I've never had a problem with Mary ever, and I don't think I ever will. Not in
Mary
DMs,
still wouldn't
not
say
on
something
scope.
like that to Reem after everything she said. Mary
So,
still wouldn't
you
tell
know
her to
what?
kill herself or something like that.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. Do you know all the things that they have said about my kids and my family?
Well,
Chris,
I would. I'll
ever.
say it. I have no shame when it comes to defending myself, because it's either that or, if I saw you in person, I'd knock you the fuck out, and I can't do that.
Right, but we're not gonna see these people personally. But
right.
my family's been affected. My children. Hey, I've gotten called, my kids and I, the N-word.
Nina, does it disturb you that these are 48? This is a 48-year-old woman, and then Lexi is another 43-year-old woman, and Mary's,
I just wouldn't do
early
it.
20s, just discovering.
Yeah. No, not to just okay. So let's just put it plain and simple, Chris.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it to anybody regardless of their age.
Right.
It's not right. And as a mom, as a woman,
don't you have some sort of responsibility?
For fuck's sake.
Don't you have some sort of responsibility as you get older, though, that you feel? Shouldn't you feel like you should be a role model to people, or like?
Well, a lot of people come on here and they don't want to be a role model to anyone.
Right, like disgusting white trash cunts like Lexi and Reem, and they're just like floating around this app like two pairs of HIV simplexes. It's annoying to to some people that have problems with them, I guess.
Has she apologized to Mary?
Who?
Reem?
No, she just said it in her scope. She's still alive, so I went in there.
She just said that just now?
Yeah, so I called in and I said, Reem, how about you kill yourself with your son? Do the world a favor. Trying to make a point.
Don't bring in kids.
Well, she says, that doesn't hit below the belt. And I said, okay, well, I know it'll hit below the belt talking about your kids, because you always bring it up how everybody says, oh, but they could talk about my kids, but I can't say show social security numbers. Like her logic was retarded.
See, that's I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
See, I didn't hear it.
I basically, it's like eye for an eye, and to see how does that feel. It's like
why is she attacking Wade?
Why do we have to go here? I can go there just as low as you.
Why is she attacking Mary?
Mary was in Donnie Matthews' scope earlier with that fight thing, and Lexi was in there too, and I guess they were going at it in Donnie's room, and Lexi tells her to grab a coat hanger, and Reem calls her a baby killer.
Oh my fucking God.
So she was talking about that, how she said that today in scope. She's like, yeah, did you hear the videotape, the clip, Nina? You heard it, right? She goes, yeah, I said it.
I thought that was,
I said it.
I thought that was not now. I thought that was before.
No, the bitch is still alive. I'm muted in her room.
Oh, fuck my life. Why do people do that? Let me hear it.
I'll play it one more time because, I don't want Mary doesn't. Mary doesn't care, but who wants to keep hearing this?
No. I thought it was old. I didn't even pay attention.
No, this was just fucking 10 minutes ago.
Oh,
all right, hold on.
I don't get it.
For 45 minutes, I couldn't say anything, but all I could do was mute everybody. And I was having a good time. I thought it was funny. And then he took offense to it, and he got pissed off. And then I became the evil villain in there. Well, fuck that. And then we went into Donnie's scope, and then me and Mary started going at it. And she wants to say shit about me, and I start talking about her abortion. Sorry. I called her a baby killer. There you go. I said it. There you go. I'm sorry. Then, you know what? Then don't announce to Periscope your personal life. Do not share your nudes. If you don't want it out there, and you're not the innocent victim out there. If you have something so private in your life, and it's gonna.
Thanks for your logic, Reem. So I guess we shouldn't talk about how you want to commit suicide when you say something a little mean to Mary, right? Like, what is that logic?
Sorry. That was uncalled for. I mean, listen. César, lo que de César y el Don, lo que
bitch is 89 pounds. She is like a Napoleon complex on steroids. Like if she met this person in real life, if she'd crumble and turn to fucking a bunny rabbit and sprint away.
Okay, biggest question is Mary okay?
Yeah, Mary's fine, but it's just it's disturbing to hear live. So and then Cam calls and he's like, "Why don't you just ignore it and block? Don't let it bother you. Just block." I'm like, Cam, why didn't you just fucking stop making profiles of DK Boston and block him? Then you fucking hypocrite.
Yeah, they got that. Well, he's making trolls of him, and DK Boston's making trolls of Cam. So, that's not really fucking.
Yeah, Cam's hanging out in there trying, to make make, I don't
So
know.
is this scope still up?
Yeah, she's still alive right now.
No, is Donnie's scope still up, or did he delete it?
It's Don, I don't know. Check Donnie Matthews. I don't think he deletes.
Or somebody could check for me. I'm telling you, I'm dyeing my son's hair. I don't even know how the fuck I'm gonna hang up. Well, my son can hang up.
And then
I just don't want that type of shit in my skull. It's just disgusting. I don't want to hear that from nobody.
you know,
Just
it's like walking up to somebody and saying the most ruthless shit you could say to them, knowing that it would hurt them. What, like, is that how you fight? Okay, well, we can fight like that too. Does it make it right? I mean, does it make you feel? Does that make you feel better?
No, I can't fuck with that.
It's fucking stupid. It's stupid. It's weak. It's unintelligent, and it's easy.
I wouldn't say that to my first Danny. I wouldn't even say that to Lindsay if she had a child. I mean,
right. You would have
I just can't
because as a
say shit
human
like
being,
that.
you would have sympathy for that situation. You would have understanding, and you would know not to go there because there's no reason to. You would just make you look horrible. You know how many people go through what Mary went through? How many a day?
Yeah.
When we went to the clinic, that place was packed. You know how many fucking people do that? It's like
I don't know.
See, that's the thing. When I don't know if you guys remember when Dree was in Team Keen and she was on one of the Keen accounts and she told Camilla, added her, have you got the over the have you gotten over the your child yet, the loss of your child? And Camilla reached out to me and
you never get over it.
I spoke up on it because it was right. I knew Dree would get mad, but I knew it was the right thing to do. I don't I said, if you don't like what I say, block me. Because I'll stand up. I don't care if you're a follower or not. If something's disgustingly said, I'll stand up and say it. I'm not afraid to speak up when someone I like says something disgusting.
Even if I don't like the person and they're attacking and something like
That's
that,
a disgusting thing to say.
What drama did I bring to Scope? There was a Scope that was an open and it was a terrible period we went through. Like, it's not drama. It's you can address it, but you don't have to attack the person.
Nothing wrong with talking shit, but going below the belt.
Sorry, I opened my life up at a time
acceptable.
where I couldn't think straight. Sorry. You
I'm
guys
sorry,
got the entertainment
you
got.
Buddy?
Why are you apologizing? First of all,
somebody goes. Safety director goes. You brought this drama to this Scope.
Well, it was part of what was going on at the time, so I don't understand what the fuck is that.
Like people make mistakes. And if you're gonna attack somebody, you don't have to go for the cutthroat. It's easy to do it. I can do it. I prove I can do it easy.
Oh, I know you're ruthless. Trust me. Everybody knows that.
It's fucking
But
easy.
you know what I can say about you though?
What?
That you've never been fucking racist, Chris.
I'm not. And I'll never be racist.
Did you hear Fly Girl?
Yeah, I heard her, and it was kind of disappointing.
I never thought that would be like her real thoughts and her real feelings.
I don't understand how these people think that without culture and different colors and different people in this world, how fucking boring it would be. Do you see on this little small world in this app how boring it is when it's just the same shit over and over every day? Why would you want one race just to rule everything? It's stupid.
I think it's a beautiful thing. I think
I love culture.
Multicultures, you get different foods, you get different. I mean, it's just I think if not, it would be boring. It would be
fun.
That's funny you mentioned that. I'm somebody that's known me for 3 years is saying I'm a racist against black people. That's kind of funny.
I guess I don't know. Is this true? I mean, were you raised by white folks?
Yes. And see, that's the thing, Nina. I don't know if you probably never seen my Trump scopes where I I'll make like these accounts and I don't let like none of my regular followers follow me, and I'll say like Trump is God or whatever. Then I get certain Trump's a lightning rod. I'll mostly get like blacks or Hispanics in my scopes, and I'll say I love my white. They don't know I'm black. And I say I love my white race. The white race is the dominant. I go on and on and on, and just to troll and trigger. Then at the end of the scope, I'll put my hand in front of the camera.
But you do know that there are people that do hate their race, though, right?
Yeah, and I don't. I'm proud of my race. People say, "Well, he don't show his face because he's not proud." No, it's like I don't know strangers on
Dealing
an
with
app.
people like Lexi and Keen and Reem, I'm so like I do not want to be white. I'm like disgusted.
Do I owe anybody on this app
keep this on?
Yes. Anything about me? A bunch of strangers.
You need to make sure your roots are.
I mean, do I?
What?
Really?
You said don't do the roots.
No, you're fine. Okay. The lady said don't do the roots. Do the roots. Don't grow out anyway.
Steven say? Wait, I missed.
Oh, Doug knew that's that idiot Tiny Peen.
What did Steven say?
How's the dog grooming business going, Tiny Peen?
Wait, what did?
Yeah, that's another one that called me. He called me like he brought up my abortion and called me that too. He's another one. Tiny Peen.
Oh Jesus Christ! I don't understand how people can be.
Just all because I hang out in DonLods. Then date a minority.
I'm gonna tell you what DonLod has changed.
I dated minorities and I found the perfect girl for me. Sorry.
I'm very ugly, Cheche.
Why should I date a minority, safety director?
And don't you like it better now that you get more people in your scope versus as before?
I do. See, that's what.
Hey, Donald, did you notice that ever since we made up, you have been getting better views?
Oh, I owe it all to Chris. See, that's the thing.
Like
that's
Fox.
what pissed me off at Chris. He wanted me and Chris to fight forever. It's like
because he knew how good of a friend I am. I have a lot of things to offer, I guess. And he knew that, and he wanted to keep me to himself.
Oh boy!
It's like I can make. There's only, like I said, there's only 4 people on this app I'll never be friends with, and everybody knows who they are. It's just
11. 30 minutes.
Me and Chris used to go at it all the time, and like I said,
oh my
before,
God,
Chris
we
used
were
to piss
mortal
me
enemies.
off like brother, but it's like we got over it. We moved on. It was time to move on.
Right.
And some people don't like that. It's like.
And I didn't hate Tiny Peen after we made up. I didn't even really talk to the guy ever. He just started coming around after that happened.
That's pretty good. Put it down. Thank you, son.
And yeah, now he's harassing people that likes me, that go, especially women that go in like Gina scope. He harasses people.
I know, dude. It's like, dude, stick to your court case. Focus on that.
Yeah, stick to the court case.
Focus
Don't be
on
harassing
that.
other people because they like me.
Yeah, go.
Now he's going around saying I'm a sex offender registered in 2 states.
Oh yeah, I've been dealing with Super Yeti calling me
how
a pedo.
How do you even prove that? I don't understand.
If Tiny Peen, everybody knows Tiny Peen. If Tiny Peen, he said he had proof. If he had proof, he'd be showing that shit.
Right. I would know it by now,
Like,
oh
it's like
God.
people want, like I said, yeah, am I secretive? Yeah, but as we all see on Periscope, what happens when people find out who you are? They call jobs. They harass you. I don't need that shit. And that's another.
I would have known it.
See, that's another thing.
Is Nina peeing?
No, I'm dyeing. Remember I told you I'm dyeing my son's hair. I'm rinsing out the stuff, honey.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah,
and like I said, I don't owe a bunch of strangers on an app who I am. Like I said, I like Lambo. Lambo's secret. I don't. She doesn't owe anybody who they are. Nobody on this app owes anybody anything.
It's not the point of. Okay, so people have come on here, showed their face, told their information, and look what happens.
Yeah, and I bet there's a lot of people.
I'm pretty sure nobody's gonna really show up. Anybody? Teens.
No, but Nina, I bet you there's a lot of people wish they would never told anything about themselves on this app.
Sure do.
You know what? I don't regret anything. I don't regret opening up the way I don't regret anything. What is fun to me is just
privacy and anonymity. Yeah, I respect privacy and
anonymity. What's fun to me is pointing out the scumbags. Because everybody wants to try to point me out as one. It's like, hey, it's a fun game. Let's do it.
I can say really if Chris doesn't really go against anybody unless they go against him.
Exactly. I really don't, unless certain people like Jim
And
Soroka.
when he
That was
does,
fun. Everybody hopped on that. I gotta blame
what?
Brandy 1972 for the Jim
how you doing, Chezzy
Soroka.
Cat?
No.
How you doing, church lady?
But anyway, let
I've
me
done
drop because
any
I'm
and
cleaning the
everything I
brushes and
wanted to
shit.
do.
But thank you for letting me call in. So I just want to say that people leave fucking like stuff like that alone. That's don't go. I don't know. I
Do
just
you
can't do
agree,
it.
Nina? Like, do you walk up when somebody says something mean to you and tell them to kill themselves and their entire family? Like, do you
Chris,
tell? Do you say
do
that?
you not remember people
Hey.
making troll accounts of my nieces that died?
Of course, I remember that. Yeah.
Okay, do you
Oh,
think
I
that
know that,
have
boo.
I said anything like that to anyone?
Oh
I think
well,
that is a
it was
fucking
it
poor
was
excuse of a
Nina.
fucking human being.
It was a rhetorical question. I already know that you wouldn't do it, but I
No,
wanted
I'm
to see.
Hello,
saying
Pawn Star.
it's disgusting. It
Yeah,
is fucking horrific. I don't think that
and
you're
everybody wants to
happy.
complain about me telling people to go kill themselves. It's like, okay,
Well, I
dude.
don't tell people
Well,
to fucking go kill themselves. I just think that people that are like that are fucking. I don't know. They're fucking miserable fucking human beings. Because I think what you portray on this app is what you really are. Some people say, "Oh, it's just a fucking character or whatever." I'm not a fucking character. You guys have heard me in front of my children. I told my daughter yesterday, "Come on, back that ass up." Like, you know what I mean? This is how I am. I do. I do. My like. I've always
Hello,
smacked
how you
my
doing?
kids. You
that's fine.
know.
Trisha. Yes.
Uh-huh.
And by the way, when I tell people to kill themselves, it rolls off the tongue because I don't mean it. I just say it for the shock value. But with certain people like Reem, like I absolutely mean it.
Beautiful Camilla.
Situation. Oh, you know that they admitted your grandfather today?
I know I shouldn't stoop to their level, and I know it makes
They
me look
admitted
bad. I
him
know I could fight a battle without having to say
because I guess
cunt,
this wouldn't go there, but they admitted
without
him.
having to say fuck, but sometimes it just drives home the
Call you
point.
that.
And I know. I have to watch I should watch what I say. I know. But that's how I've always been on here.
Well, at least you're upfront about it. A lot of people
I don't
act
hide it.
fucking all type of fucking sweet, and then there's like boom. I'm like, wait, where the fuck did that come from?
Exactly.
I'm like,
And
wait,
then you
that's
feel
not
even more
you.
violated, right?
And
Nina?
then you know what type of people they are.
Yeah. You
You know what I
feel
mean?
even more violated too because you feel like an idiot. Like these people tricked you.
Yeah,
Like I thought
because
you were
they
nice.
did portray a character, but then their real self came to fucking surface. That's the
Kind of
worst.
like what happened with you and Vox recently.
I can't. Man, listen, that shit hurt me.
Did it? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I don't
that
mean to
would.
laugh.
Yeah, that's understandable there.
No, no, he really did fucking hurt me
I'm
because
sure he
I
did.
wouldn't. I wouldn't. Let's just like DonLod like went at you and it was all this shit and I'm in a fucking position where I am really struggling. I'm really fucked up. I'm in a tight position and I'm gonna go to the person that fucking hurt you, even though you're my friend. I'm gonna say, yo, he's gonna be like, yo, I could help you out or whatever. I'm gonna be like, no, thank you,
Wait,
because my pride and my respect
Nina,
is worth
Camilla just
more.
woke up from her coma. She doesn't know what's going on with you and Vox right now.
Camilla.
Oh my god,
She was
Camila.
actually asleep this whole time from when DonLod was last on until right now. She just woke up.
She was asleep in the scope.
Yeah, she's been
Oh,
here the whole
geez.
time sleeping. She just woke up.
Fucking
I
liar.
blame Camilla for all this stuff. It's all Camilla's fault how this app's turned out.
I saw your DM, DonLod. Wow, that's the first thing I said.
I didn't use the GD thing because people don't. I
Wow.
promised I wouldn't say that anymore.
Yeah.
Is that what you want me to do? You
Explain what
want me
happened,
to
Nina, to
explain
Camilla.
what
That
happened?
yeah, and
I'm
then
making it about myself. Yeti's regret. Isn't that Yeti?
and then
No,
Oh,
that's
let
well,
Rice
yeah, let Yeti in.
and then let Rice Krispie JoJo call in.
okay. So
Yeti wants to talk.
So you
Yeah.
could talk
What
to
did
her.
Yeti say to get muted?
Talk about turkeys.
What did
shut up,
Yeti do to
Chris.
get muted?
Um, So Brandon and I were friends, and
Oh, it's a troll Yeti. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, okay. It's a troll of Yeti.
So Brandon and I were friends, and
He's
I just
muted.
That was
I
hilarious.
was getting DMs, um, and I didn't know what was going on. I didn't give a fuck about the fucking money. I don't. It was just a principle that he basically took money from someone who called me a spick, said that he wanted to fuck my children up and watch them die a slow death, and all these like serial murder kind of fucking words. I don't know. The dude's sick and he's kind of fucked up. And I thought that
Yeah, it
we
was
kind of
horrible.
had a friendship. I thought, but um, that turned to shit, and he went and he asked, and he never said anything, and it was just, I think, if you're friends or whatever, after everything that I've possibly done to help him, I just felt like, I don't know, like he just spit in my fucking face, and our friendship was a dollar was worth more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, paraphobic, but um, he I guess he's paying him back or whatever. I mean, he said he was sorry, that he didn't, but he was in a tight spot, that he really did need the fucking money. He wasn't gonna lose his place,
Is that why
but
he teamed up with you? So because he thought he could make more money?
I
Like
don't
in
know.
the fact of getting a
Chris,
lot of
please don't
attention.
get my fucking wheels turning, because
No,
they
I
have
mean,
turned enough,
getting
and
that
I
attention from
I
you. Like you get a lot of attention on Scope, and so does Gina Baby. That's why Vox
yeah,
and
I just don't like people using me for what basically they can get out of me, or what I can do for them. I don't like people like that. I
I just
like
think that's how
people.
ex cons think. They think and how they can use people.
I don't know. It just hurt me, honestly. Like, it did hurt me. It did fucking hurt me. Does Periscope still come onto Scope? No, he's not on Scope, but we
He's
spoke
gonna
about it.
come back. He's gonna make a big comeback. I heard
Yeah.
he's like busy right now.
Yeah. Lisa. So okay. Lisa is back. The way it works, that he lent
Okay.
Vox only $1,000, but when you convert the money, it will be 1,500 back to Neil. So basically,
Right,
it's a
the
thousand five
fees.
hundred Australian, but when it converts to dollars, it's 1,000. So when Brandon finished paying the 1,000, then it'll be again 1,500. But he said he only owes him 250. He doesn't really
How you
give a
doing,
fuck what
Candy
people have to
Baby?
say, and it's. I've told him to come on here. I did. I swear to God, I said,
But do you
come
remember when
here.
me
Like,
and Brandon were fighting and he was like, I got money. And man, he was like kind of gloating and bragging about how he has all this money and shit. And like I remember somebody telling me, I think, yeah, I don't want to name names, but they were like, Brandon owes somebody a lot of money. Like that kind of pisses me off because he made money off selling his boxers and he didn't give like offer $50 to the guy. A lot of people were pissed off during that time.
what do you mean?
Thanks for the hearts, guys.
Remember when he sold his boxers? He made all that
Yeah.
money. He didn't
Right.
offer Neil like $50 even out of that money, like to pay back what he owed Neil. And a lot of people that are friends with Neil were pissed about that. And those people were also friends with Vox.
I don't know. Listen, I'd rather be fucking me and have good friendships with people than fucking sell my soul to the devil for fucking money, knowing, okay, that if he would have asked, and I did promote his GoFundMe, and even though he tells me that nobody helped him, that's bullshit. I know it's bullshit. I
Right.
know that's a lie. So he lied to me on that. And he said that when the people came to him, he did say it. He said yes. He said it about Marge. He said Marge, that it basically gave him the money, but he never was that type of creepy, because she's the one that said that she would take a picture in the shirt and the boxers. This is his version. Don't like yell at me. Um, but that's what he said. And I told him to come on here, tell his story, his side. And he said he basically didn't give a fuck. And if he did, he'll do it on his time.
Your face. I farted.
Ew, you're
Right.
disgusting. Thank God I'm just doing my kid's hair. But that's that. I wouldn't. I
No,
think
what?
I it's not like I haven't helped other people on here and never
Duh.
disclosed their name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No,
Like, I
I
could have
didn't
been on
fart.
here and said, "Hey, someone really needs help. They're gonna get kicked out their fucking apartment. Can you guys please help out?" And trust me, it's a person I could do it. I can help people. But when you just fucking legit spit in my face and go and stab me like that, like, I'm not good with it.
That was a great wake up call, though, right?
Yeah, it is. I don't know. It's just
I'm
fucked
sorry
up.
that happened to you. I wish I could have warned you sooner.
Yeah, well, you live and you learn, right? Only the best teacher in life, in that you can have, is life. That's the best lessons that you will learn.
Yep.
If you don't listen, that's it. Life is the best teacher ever, and that's what I tell my kids always.
Yep.
Yep, that's life. You're gonna figure it out on your own. You don't wanna listen, and you wanna be a hardhead and do things your way. Okay, let the teacher, teach you, and that's life.
Yeah.
And when you
If you
come
want to
back,
be
then you're like, oh yeah.
independent and live on your own, you're gonna have to fucking learn that life isn't easy.
I'm done donating money to
I don't know.
school.
I'd rather be honest with people and be like, hey, if I'm like hurting or whatever, I'd rather be honest. I wouldn't think I would borrow money from people, and I would actually give something back, or I would say, hey, I'm in a tight spot. I'm selling soap baskets, or I'm selling bath bombs, or I'm doing like fucking cookies or cupcakes or fucking anything covered in chocolate. You know what I mean? Like if you guys want to help out, you guys will get this. But
Well,
that's just me.
he had his boxers. Though, I thought. Oh no, wait, not this time. Sorry.
I would have done it. I would have auctioned
Sold
off
your
like
bunties?
baskets or whatever. I don't know. It's just fucked up. But
Auction your bunties?
Yes, chocolate covered marshmallow balls.
Chocolate covered pancakes?
That sounds good.
Yes, chocolate covered anything.
Yeah, Will is.
And I've done it. I've sent people here chocolate covered stuff.
Will's title is Reem is the biggest bully on Scope. Watch, he's gonna start talking shit about me next.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, great.
Harley,
Anyway,
hon.
I just, I wanted to get that out there that,
Who the fuck is Doug New? Holy something, you fucking asshole. You made me look and I followed you and you have a fucking picture of a creepy fucking clown, knowing that I hate fucking clowns. Thanks a lot. You gotta fucking follow, cabrón.
I wanted to give you the scoop update, DonLod.
Anyway, I can't fuck with these
like
people.
I said, I don't approve of that type of talk. I just wish it
I don't either. That's fucked up.
Come to that type of shit. I mean, if you're gonna fight. It's like
you're welcome, Cammy. Love you, girl.
Fight. If you want to fight. Like I said, I like it now that I have a big tent in my scope.
Like a big audience.
Long. I know, that's impossible, but I wish sometimes people could just like sit on their hands and just ignore or block.
It's really easy to fight without going for low blows, but some people and these are adults we're talking about that act worse than high school teenagers.
If you really hate that person, why engage? I mean, can you tell me why people just engage? Why just block?
Well, it was happening at the time, and I just felt like I wanted to address it. I wanted to make a point to Reem because she apologized to me and this and that, and then she says this to Mary, like no respect. You know what I mean? So I wanted to address it, and I did.
I said, Peen harass. Oh, you're blocked. It's not. I'm scared of him, and I take him on. It's just the same old shit. It's like it gets tiring,
Yeah.
That's why I blocked him. It's like fuck him. I used to let him come in my scopes and harass me, but I just got tired of it,
Right.
What's going on, Miss Loren?
Hey, I just wanted to on that same lines is that I try really hard. I'm obviously not perfect at it, but I try really, really hard once I'm like, done with something to be done with it.
I agree, Amy. I wish that would happen on this app.
Like I actually forgot that Nina did whatever Nina did with the whole thing with you. Remember, Chris? I actually forgot that even happened. But other people bring it up,
right?
And I mean, I would just like to ask if I know sometimes people do it on purpose, but I don't need to be reminded of those things because what's in the past.
I feel it's completely humiliating to you. Not only that, but it's disrespectful. Like nobody cares about you. That you're like an object, and they're using it to get at me. It's really
Well, how would that get at you?
Because they're trying to make me feel like a scumbag for what I did or whatever. They're trying to remind me of my horrible past of what I did, and in doing so, it's kind of disrespecting you as well because
I mean, I get what you're saying. It is like I understand what people.
I'm just saying it's completely humiliating to you, and I don't appreciate it. Just like when people talk about carrots, it's like okay, but it's still humiliating to Amy on some level, and I think like you should just not talk about it if you don't want to humiliate.
Well, I joke the carrot thing. 'Cause actually,
I know you do, but I know you really like. You'd rather not have that be. I know it's embarrassing when it's brought up all the time.
There
It's
comes
like,
a point where you kind of just have to laugh at it, you know.
But
And Churchy made a good
but
point.
it's
People
still
don't
humiliating.
want to let anything go and make amends.
And she jokes about it because if you show that you're weak on this app, and they'll go harder and worse. So you have to joke about it.
And like Jeff said yesterday, like, oh, Amy didn't even care when Chris showed her news. She didn't. Of course I cared.
Of course she cared. She disappeared for like 2 months. Like I felt horrible.
But I acted like I didn't because it's like, what am I gonna do? You know.
Come back around,
It
Nina.
only makes it worse when you show your weakest. What's your.
Well, because when you're down, people kick you. You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have to stay strong because it's like I don't want people knowing that it actually gets me, and I don't know why, but I don't want people knowing that for some reason, even though I'm saying it now.
Right. Well, no, I know.
I'm being honest with myself.
It does. It's humiliating. I get it. It's completely. It's not cool to you. It's not fair.
But I just wanted to say that I really try, and once I've resolved something, or even if I haven't resolved it with somebody, to still put it in the past, you know.
I agree, Amy. Have you ever seen me mention that at all, or ever shame you in any way?
No, I really haven't actually.
You know, it's like I'd rather can't move past it.
He's still with her.
It disrespects
Churchy.
you in the process.
It's a lie.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing with the stalker thing, and then the thing with the fist, like all these things, like I get that it's funny at some aspect, but it's really like not
humiliating. I know.
But anyway, just wanted to say
now that you're up
Nina's
here,
up here.
Now that you're up here, I want to clarify everything with everybody and you. I did apologize to Amy. I did a whole scope about it, apologizing. Even though I never bashed her body, I always said that she had a banging ass body.
But Nina, the point is, we believe you, but you're still talking about it.
I'm saying no, but she's here and she's in the middle of us. So what the fuck does it matter if other fucking people don't fucking get it that it's up
other
to
people that bring it up
or not?
Right.
No, I totally. That's what I'm saying. I totally. It's not even. I don't feel like it's mine to forgive. But yeah, of course. I'm saying it's other people that keep bringing it up.
That's what I'm saying. Why bring it up if we don't bring it up and we were the ones that were involved?
Right.
Why do they fucking don't mind their goddamn business and just shut the fuck up about it?
It completely disrespects Amy because you're constantly bringing up a story that she'd rather just not talk about.
Well, I mean, hey, I
just like Dave Flagger was talking about is like she's the one that like it happened to her.
Oh, a lot of people do that to me in the scopes all the time. They always bring up Amy's news. It's like, dude,
so there you go, JoJo.
To talk
Please
about
shut
it.
up about Amy.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, poor me, I'm the victim or anything, because I did what I did and I take responsibility for that. But it's just like, can we just bury that horse?
Can we move on?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, well that's all. Thanks, guys.
Love you.
Bye.
Thank you, Mama.
Yeah, you're right. I wish people would just, quit talking about her news.
Like, that's it. It's done. I don't even mention it. Chris doesn't mention it. And for other people to mention it is fucking just stupid. Shut the fuck up already. God damn.
It's not a weapon. That it what pisses me off when you say it is you're disrespecting Amy. It's not you're not pissing me off. You're pissing somebody else off. You're pissing the victim off, which is even
DonLod,
worse.
can you look at your DM, please?
Yeah. I think JoJo wanted to come up.
You got 10 grand? If you got 10 grand, you can hire JoJo for her phone call, her call-ins.
Oh, I can't see what it says.
You what?
I can't see what that says. Could you repeat it, or do you want to? I can't see it. I clicked on it. I can't read what it says.
Keep a name out of your mouth, or I will call CPS on you, motherfucker. Call CPS on me, and I will call fucking social services on you. Don't fuck with me, the fuck yo. I'm telling you now.
He said that.
He just said that.
Yes, he just said it. I just sent this here. I'll send it to you too. He just fucking sent it. He just said it in the fucking room.
Oh my God, Steve.
Go ahead. Try to call CPS, cabrón. You do that.
Does this mean? I know that we shouldn't talk about Amy Lorene's pictures and what Chris did and what Nina did, but I just wanted to clarify. Does this mean that that we can't bash Vox on revealing certain things, or is that still
JoJo
can we still bash Vox for things that he's done? I just want to get it straight.
No, see, Vox, what happens is when I piss Vox off, he goes right to Mary and seeing her news. Like, he'll use it as a weapon, which is what we respond back to. So I only bash when it keeps happening. But if I'm just hanging out and I'm getting over things, I'll never bring up that shit again. You know, since it's so fresh.
But is there an expiration, like what just Jennifer asked? Is there an expiration date on Vox
Well,
bashing? I just want to know, because
have you seen Vox
I'm personally not done, and I think there's more women that would like to, come
Jen,
clean on.
Have you seen Vox call in and made any statements where like anything was worked out and anything was moved on from? Have you got any closure from this guy, or seen
I think
no? And in
that
fact,
Chris
the
apologized to
quote,
Amy, and he's not doing it anymore. So Vox hasn't came on and said anything. So
the quote that I saw was,
no, he did. He called into Dom's yesterday.
If you don't say anything, then I won't mention.
Right.
So
Vox's
that's kind of
rules,
mafia-like, Yeah, that's that whole mafia gang mentality. Hey, you keep my name out of your mouth, and I won't bring up her nudes. So it's basically, you're going to do what I say, otherwise I'm going to torture you a little bit longer.
Yeah, and that was just yesterday. So
he can't fight. Go after Chris. He has to go after Mary. That's okay.
He called into Dom's twice, and I talked to him the first time on Dom's, and he went right to that with Shut Up Jeff on the phone even, and Shut Up Jeff was like, "See, you did it again."
He's a scumbag. Yeah, and in one of his little things I sent you, it was like a 12-year-old. He's like, "Well, I knew Mary before you and Dom did."
Right.
Okay. And I was like, "What are you, fucking 11 years old? Who says that?" Fucking 40-year-old man. You're going,
Mary before like, wait, Brandon met Mary in real life before Dom and Chris?
No, on the app, and he fished her. Like, Mary was like kind of being flirtatious back to him because in Snapchat he was flirting with her, and then she found out his age and his what he really looked like, and she's like, oh my, it freaked her out.
Like, that is the funniest thing ever. I had to keep that screenshot. Someone sent it to me. Oh, I knew Mary before both you and Dom knew her.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow, dude, that's so special.
This is what I'm arguing with.
Like, what a douche. Fucking douche. Who says that?
We all knew. Didn't we all know her from Jimmy? I don't understand. I thought we all knew her from fucking Phoebe.
Thinking of people on this app is just mind-boggling.
It really is, DonLod, and it makes you think, like, how do they survive in the real world? Yeah, how do they function in the real world? How do they get by? I work with over 40 people in an office, and it's like I never get into fights.
It seems like he doesn't work. I know. I don't get it.
Oh boy, that's it.
Oh, there's Mega. Right. That's a Joey Square Brandon Vox dick licker right there. Dick lick.
Okay, I gotta get off of here. I gotta take the bleach off of my son's hair. Love you guys.
Yeah, take it easy, Nina. Yeah.
Oh shit, are we frozen?
No, we're good.
No, I'm here. I just wanted to expiration date on the Brandon Vox bashing was. I just needed to know that.
He grows a pair of fucking balls.
Do you think it's when he pays everybody off? What do you think? Or when he stops like pressuring women? What? Pressuring women for money?
When he grows a pair of balls and takes accountability for what he's done.
How about we make the expiration date when he's fully employed and he can afford all of his bills, which means there will be no expiration date.
I still love that he hates me for what I said to his ex Christina, but me and Christina made up and we're like fine now. And he still hates me, but she doesn't. Like, how does that work out?
I would love to do an exclusive interview with Christina. I bet you she's got a lot to.
Well, apparently to Vox, they still chat all the time and snap.
Oh, and you know what? Here's the thing, though. He knew Christine before you and Dom did, so there's that.
Oh, but Jeff, no, shut up. Jeff knew her before Fox did. Shut up, Jeff used to watch her before any of it.
What a fuck douchebag he is. Jesus Christ. How fucking pathetic. How can he not know how sad and pathetic he sounds?
Well, he's probably suicidal on Snap, and people got to calm him down walking off a cliff.
Oh, please.
What say you, JoJo?
Hey.
Oh, did somebody
thanks,
fart?
Chris. Well, it was pretty funny because when Chris said he farted earlier, I actually did fart, and I kind of felt paranoid about it. Like somebody heard my fart.
I farted around the same time, but I hadn't called in.
People thought I did it.
I did.
Yeah,
I was
I
farting
think that
earlier.
somebody has a listening device on my phone or something.
We're all tied to the universe, and we all farted at the same time.
Right. Hey, so I did have something to say. A comment was just made. Nina made a comment about me or something.
I was discussing so I'll pop off now.
Well, come back because I'll start that too. Anyway, so ago she just brought up something and tried to shove something in my face. Y'all heard it, right? I wouldn't have to. And first of all, I'm not one of those trolls that went around and haphazardly mentioned Amy's nudes to hurt people. My intent in mentioning Amy's nudes was not to hurt people or hurt Amy. It was to bring light to the fact that to stand up on the beam and claim that I'm the bad guy. Hey, bitch, I'm not the one that showed the nudes. So, like, how could I be the bad guy? DonLod?
Oh, I was saying something to Liz. I'm sorry.
Oh. Bad guy if I'm not the one that showed them. And I'm merely the one that's pointing to them and saying, look, she had showed these and claimed to be this kind of a person. I'm not going to be held accountable. To show the nudes and nobody'd have to talk about it. Okay? So if Nina were like against what her wait a second, Don. Oh, this is bullshit.
Can you
I'm not
respect
allowed
what she
to
just
talk.
said? Can you keep it pushing?
You know, okay, I'm not going to listen to what Amy said and what you said. Okay? I have my own purpose here, and if I see it doesn't please me to mention it, okay? But the point
shut up.
I can't talk.
Can I ask you a question,
Yeah,
JoJo?
because
I
you
can't
keep talking.
talk. How can
Someone
I even
wants
answer?
to hear
I wasn't able to make
too.
my I wasn't able to make my introductory point. What's the at me for what? Why do you let her in?
Someone said ground.
I had an important point to make. If I can't make a point,
you talk over everyone. You talk over everyone. You don't let no one.
Oh my God.
I
want to hear this.
Do you know that I have people DMing me saying
is to sit on a panel and insult me and claim that I'm the bad.
I'm gonna shut up and let
you did. She just won't shut up. Of the Perry law and show nudes again. I guarantee. Porn and the next one that you show. Okay? So if you don't want me to mention, you don't take the action of showing the shit. Okay?
I'm gonna show you.
I'm not one of the trolls that sat and harassed people about it. To make, and you claim to be a child advocate, and you. Yes, and I'm sorry if that hurts somebody's feelings. Your turn. Because every time it's your turn, everybody's got to shut up, huh, bitch? How about you show a little respect?
You hear
the
that?
respect you expect me to give you, you don't give to me. So fuck you, Nina.
I will speak over. Fucking said here to drop
I can't get on a panel without having to talk. I wanted to go look at my scope, huh? Okay. I don't need to listen to your bullshit, Nina. You're out.
Talk.
I had planned. Chris asked me to call up here.
But I don't mind you calling. I love JoJo.
JoJo. Oh shit!
What happened? No, come back.
God damn, she keeps up with the same fucking recycled news. Like the front page girl said, drop it. It's done. So she forgave Chris. She forgave me. Let's fucking keep it pushing. Well, let it fucking go. Move on to something else.
So if Amy says she's done hearing it, we should respect her and be done. But that's
it should, and that's what I'm doing. I am no longer speaking about this ever.
I picked a bad night to stop smoking crack. Stop smoking crack.
Airplane, great movie. Come back around, JoJo.
JoJo, I love you. I wanted you to call.
Yes.
I think JoJo's a legend. Me and Mary, we're obsessed with JoJo. She's the best.
Beautiful JoJo.
Dream supporter. Just get ready, guys. Get ready for the abortion baby.
I'm taking the dye off my son.
What happened?
Somebody bring Amy back in here.
After JoJo drops. Bye, Don.
Somebody invite Amy in here. Maybe she.
So I guess my point is that if Nina is going to continue and try and point the finger at me for something negative, all I did was wrong. And that was her being a child advocate showing this shit. Something wrong. And then when I try and make a point.
There's Amy. Could you call in?
Do with Amy. I don't plan on hurting Amy's feelings. I never tried to hurt Amy's feelings. I never showed Amy's pictures, okay? That's not me. So anything, so what did I do? I called somebody out for doing it and I'm the bad guy? How does that work exactly?
Look, I'm not mad at JoJo.
Will not ever okay, so again, I'm not able to finish. Okay, I gotta go. I don't got time.
No, I'm sorry. I just
What the fuck? What just happened?
You talked for a good 2-3 minutes.
What just happened?
We lost JoJo and Amy.
Holy shit.
Whoever tried to go out and come back, click out, because I'm clicking on the smiley faces. It doesn't do anything. So try again.
We are the world.
We are the children.
We are the children. No, we are the people. We are the children.
Come back around, JoJo. I missed you. Bubbles are going too fast.
Bubbles. You know you can click the smiley face at the bottom right.
Yeah, I'm trying that. It won't do nothing.
It doesn't do nothing? Wow.
No,
It should bring a list of people trying to call in.
Yeah, it won't. Yeah, it won't let me for some reason.
Weird.
I'm clicking on it. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's like it's stuck.
I didn't mean to cut JoJo off. I apologize. Sometimes it like delays when you bring into the room. You know, when you bring someone into the room.
Lost JoJo again.
Anyway, I was just gonna say that I'm not mad at JoJo. I'm not mad at Nina. I like JoJo and I like Nina. Can't like stop people from doing what they're gonna do. I guess my request would be that it actually like be for a purpose other than just like trying to Like, JoJo's gonna do what she wants. I
Can I
have no
explain
control over that.
what you're trying to say, Amy?
Yeah.
All right. What she's trying to say is, even bringing it up, like you're defending Amy, just bringing it up is humiliating to her. She just wants to let it go.
That's not really what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I get why. No, that is true. But what I was, I get it. But my thing was more for the people who just bring it up to like be. You know what I'm saying?
So Amy, I want for all the jokes that I cracked.
I'm sorry.
I wanted to apologize to Amy for all my joking.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do.
But I also I wanted to ask you a question, and I know I'm not the only one that would like to know. Inquiring minds would like to know why you always put your hair on one side of your body.
A tattoo on my hairline on the right side, so I put it on the left side.
Oh, okay. All right. So I was just wondering if there was some reason why you put it on one side versus the other, or
why you think it's some weird Jehovah's Witness thing she does or something?
Shut up, Chris.
No, why would you even bring what the fuck? No.
Some church thing.
I just know that other people were wondering it, and I like to ask the hard-hitting questions.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah, okay. I have a tattoo. It's like a heart, but it's a treble and bass clef on the back of my head.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's very pretty.
I never thought about that. I might get a tattoo on my left butt cheek and just keep that exposed all the time so people can see it.
Mary has like 5 tattoos.
You'd have to wear a thong.
That's hot.
All right. I appreciate you answering that question. A lot of people were wondering.
Yeah, thanks for
Do you guys have any more? Do y'all have any more questions for Amy?
Yeah, Jen, did you get that tramp stamp
JoJo's
removed?
JoJo's trying. Hold on, JoJo.
Did I get what?
Did you get your tramp stamp removed yet?
Yeah, I did. I did get my tramp stamp removed. It's embarrassing. You know what it was, right, Chris?
It was the Loch Ness Monster. It used to.
It was a wiener. God,
I can answer that question to YOLO Nuts. I can answer that. It's because somebody pressed charges. If no one presses charges, they're not going to go to jail.
Right.
Wait, the hard-hitting question is, why did Elise go to jail for showing news? Oh yeah, you have to press charges. If you're a victim of revenge porn, you have to bring the charges. You're the victim. If you don't bring the charges, nobody goes to jail.
And that's the whole point when we made up, and people.
And Chris remains a free man.
And to be honest with you, I really thought after Elise got arrested, I really thought after Elise got arrested that the revenge porn fad would die down, that people would be a little bit worried. But I guess because she got acquitted or whatever, people still think it's okay, and they're still fucking passing around other people's nudes that were never intended for them, which is some fucked up shit.
Right. Well, at that time too, according to Super Yeti, the New York State law revenge porn laws weren't even in place yet, so it was like basically a free for all until.
Well, they are now, but they've not made it easy. It's not, hopefully they get revised, because they have definitely, even though they exist, they do not make it easy for the victim at all.
No, it's really humiliating and violating, and along the way I learned that. I took my licks, and that was that.
The floor is yours, JoJo.
Well, like I was saying, first of all, Amy said she appreciated people sticking up for her. Well, that's great, and I was sticking up for you, but on a broader level, I'm sticking up for children. So when I was pointing to those things that Nina showed, that was me defending children. So if Nina were to say that again, if Nina were to scope shit again, I'd have no other choice while reading off the list of what Nina's shown, mentioning nudes.
Churchy.
I won't mention Amy's nudes, but we all know she showed nudes. And I don't appreciate Nina coming up here trying to distract the issue with the noises she makes. I think that's really immature. I've already expressed other times. I've already expressed how sometimes it's difficult for me to speak because of my breathing. So like she's taking advantage of that. And you're allowing it. I've already told the world I have problems breathing. So if that's the case, and I've already expressed that, and somebody's taking advantage of that fact and putting me on a phone call with her, I don't think that's really fair. It's not really giving me a shot to say what I have to say. I don't really appreciate that. Okay? And as far as her pointing the finger at me, saying that I did something wrong, no, I never did anything wrong in terms of that. I never showed nudes, and I never showed porn, and I never claimed to be a child advocate in the way that she did, some official standing of being a child advocate. So you're damn right I had something to say about it, and if she were to do it again, I'd say it again, okay? Because I'm defending children. Okay, maybe indirectly the people that suffered having their shit shown in her scope. Yes, indirectly, I'm defending them. But my main defense is children. So if there's a child advocate out there moonlighting as something else that might not mix well with what they do during the day as a child advocate, you're damn right I'm going to stand up and say something about it. And I shouldn't be Oh, here we go. She's going to have the opportunity to interrupt me. I'm not going to.
She's going to let you speak.
No, I got to go. Bye. I think I said it all. I'm not listening to that.
Why'd you leave? I was going to let you speak.
But the case of it is okay. But why can't we respect JoJo? Can't we respect Amy's wishes and not keep on talking about it?
Can you tell me how you are helping children, or how do you help children in the community exactly, JoJo? Huh? Because
It's
I know
like
a lot of people.
we heard it and heard it and heard it and heard it. What you got to say, but it's like
I
when are you going to
know a
keep
lot
on to
of
something else?
people that help us, right? And they volunteer their time, and we get things done. So just because I fucked up 2.5 years ago, that means I don't help kids. But you're helping children. I don't understand. Yep. Come through, homie. Bésame la crica, cabrón. Bésame el joyo, el culo. How's that? Yes. You know, my mom said nuns are not nuns. Nuns actually fuck the fucking priest. I know, Jeanette. I know she's here. Go ahead.
You there, JoJo?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. I thought because my thing's messing up again. I don't know why the fuck it does that shit.
We already had this argument yesterday, and I thought Nina had gotten to the point where she said publicly that she had claimed that she said she was sorry or something, and that we were going to let this move on. But she, at her first chance to point a finger at me and say something negative about me, what did I do? I called somebody out for showing showing porn and nudes, regardless of whose they are. I certainly wouldn't want somebody, if I had a child in the system and I knew that they were around somebody like that was showing porn. Well, see, now all she's doing is more bullshit. You don't, is that all the game you got,
I'm letting
Nina?
you talk.
So I've already expressed I have breathing issues, and you're going to sit
now
here, and this is okay for her to make fun of a disabled person. This is okay for her to do for my breathing. This is okay for her to harass me about that.
I know you're my stalker. Stop throwing in the disability card.
Wow.
Because if you're gonna throw that shit in, I am disabled also. So go fuck
Wow.
yourself.
Okay.
With the
Whatever.
disability bullshit.
The fact is that you were you were claiming to be a child advocate and showing nudes and porn on the app. I called you out for it, and you have a lot of gall trying to point the finger back at me, claiming I shouldn't talk about it or I didn't talk about it the right way. No, bitch, that's not how it works.
There you go, calling me a bitch again.
Oh.
Fucking cabrona.
Right, okay. Like that matters.
Well, it doesn't matter to me neither. So you're saying I'm calling you out your fucking name?
So
Don't
when
call
did
me out
you
of my
did? How
fucking
did you
puta.
decide to shut the fuck up and give somebody a chance to talk?
I did.
What?
I did
Who
shut
called
up.
you?
Good.
Somebody text you, Nina? Did somebody say, Nina, calm down? Is that what happened?
No,
Somebody
ma'am.
told you to calm down?
Nope.
Yeah, seems like. Got that
Nope.
text
Nobody
from
text
somebody
me
that's
shit.
pushing your buttons, huh? Got that text from somebody who runs your strings, bitch.
Who
Yeah.
runs? There you
Calmed
go
your
again,
ass
calling me
down,
a
but
bitch.
quick,
You
didn't you,
fucking
bitch?
piece of fucking garbage.
Mm-hmm.
You fucking old fucking drunk ass, getting high ass knuckle dragging bitch.
Oh, drunk ass. I'm the knuckle dragger. Mm-hmm.
Shut the fuck
Right.
up.
Okay, Nina.
Yeah, that's a lighter, Karen. She's over there fucking smoking her shit.
Oh, I suppose I'm hitting the pipe, right, Nina?
JoJo, that's what you do.
I hit the pipe. I'm a crack. I'm a meth head.
I didn't say you hit the pipe.
I'm sorry,
Don't you
but
have a
when you
fucking
use those
bong?
terms, that is a direct relation to meth use and crack use,
You
Nina.
said
So
you
when you
used the
claim,
fucking
no, you
pipe.
ask
Not
anybody.
me.
You go on the street and ask anybody, Nina.
Oh, Jesus
When you say
Christ.
hitting the pipe, that's a reference to crack and meth, bitch. Stop fucking insulting
Really?
me.
I thought that was a fucking
Oh, it's
bong.
okay for
Whatever. I
Nina to
don't do
insult my
drugs, so I
breathing
don't know.
problems and
I don't
claim
do
now
drugs.
using
I don't do
language that
fucking.
insinuates
I don't
I'm
do
a
no type
crackhead.
of
Oh, well,
drugs
that's right.
at all.
Insinuation only mattered when people were insinuating shit about Brandon, right? But Nina can sit here and insinuate shit about me with the language that she uses. Fuck you, Nina.
Ay, vete pa'l carajo,
You're the one
JoJo.
that's on the app claiming to be a child advocate, and I will rehash this then. You're the one that's claiming to be a child advocate. I'm the one calling you out for it. Not one time did I make an Amy joke. Not about anything that's gone on recently have I made an Amy joke. This isn't a joke, okay?
If you're breathing problems, you should quit smoking. Just my opinion.
Well, you can have your opinion. I don't give
No,
a
I'm
shit.
reading comments, JoJo. I'm reading comments.
I don't give a
agree with
fuck.
comments.
I'm very surprised you can.
Really, bitch?
That's right, knuckle dragger, bitch.
I'm not the knuckle dragger.
Oh,
ho.
no, I
That's
think
you.
you are, Nina. You in
fucking
fact, are
dust
the knuckle
muppet.
dragger.
You fucking dust muppet.
Uh-huh, sure.
That's what you are. You're a fucking nut dust muppet. That's all you
Okay.
ever fucking be.
Whatever you say, Nina.
Then why you up here, though?
I'm up here because when I got on the scope, you were real quick to point your finger at me and claim that I've done something wrong when I haven't done a goddamn thing wrong.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah,
Give
I
me a
smoke
fucking
medical
break.
cannabis. That's right. I smoke medical cannabis for my health issues. My doctor prescribed it. I live in a legal state. I smoke that, and that's the only medicine I take. Okay? So as
Only
far
medicine
and
you
I sound,
take.
my doctor said
JoJo, you
my
made a
breathing is
mistake, and
better
when you
than it
moved the
was 5
camera,
years ago. I know
JoJo,
it's
now
kind
you're
of
lying.
strange. How can
Now you're
cannabis
lying.
help you
No,
fucking breathe?
no,
Well, let
let's
me
not
tell
lie.
you, it has.
It's
So if
the
you have
only
any relatives that have COPD or any breathing issues, you better straight quick get them on the goddamn fucking medical cannabis, and you're going to see a vast improvement. That's right. You got a problem with that? That's from doctor's orders, asshole.
Ain't nobody discussing no medical issues up in here. You're the only one that's bringing this
Well,
shit
I'm
up.
just reading the chat, Nina.
Gringo.
It's a privilege to talk to me, bitch. Fuck off.
The person that gets fucking 10 fucking people in the scope and only fucking one person fucking likes your shit on Twitter? Is that a privilege? Are you fucking kidding me? Really, JoJo? JoJo, really? This is JoJo's Twitter. Hello, hello, hello. It's so fucking nobody fucking DMs JoJo. Is that why you're mad, JoJo? Is that what you're mad? It's on top of the camera, baby. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So she's over here saying that it's a privilege to talk to her. Give me a fucking break. You got me fucked up. Nope, no one goes into her scopes. Yep. Receipts, JoJo, receipts. You're just another pothead. Don't come at me, trust me.
No, Nina, you're wrong, okay?
There we go. Hi, JoJo. I thought you were leaving.
Actually, my doctor has said it has helped me since it's the only medicine I'm on. Okay, the only other medicine I'm on is albuterol, and that's a rescue medicine. That really doesn't help you. That helps you temporarily. So as far as my lung condition, it has vastly improved. Okay, but you don't have to believe that. You can let your relatives die. That's okay. Put them on all those pharmaceuticals, pay all those fucking bills, and make the fucking insurance companies rich and the doctors rich, and let your family members die on all those pharmaceuticals, okay? And then those pharmaceuticals will poison the fucking earth and kill all the animals and plants because humans are stupid, okay? So that's my narrative. I've got a far broader narrative than this fucking idiot selling $5 raffle tickets, okay? And when it comes to children, when I see that somebody is a child advocate and they're doing that shit, now I'm going to be the first to say something about it. I'm not afraid.
My relatives
I'm not all like you weak asses that wait for somebody like me to say something, okay? I'm going to call it out. And how dare you point the finger at me saying I did something wrong by pointing it out? No, I didn't. You deserve to be pointed out for that shit. Jesus Christ. What was in your mind? What was in your mind that fucking night? And you know what? Victoria was in there. Your little friend Victoria was in there urging you to show this shit. She's your friend? She isn't your friend. Not if she's encouraged you. No, maybe she wanted to take over the child advocacy shit over Nina, huh? So she's in your room telling you, yeah, show the porn. Yeah, she's feeding off that fucking shit you're putting out. Oh, yeah, go ahead, show the porn. Show the porn. Show the porn, Nina. Yeah, Victoria was in there telling me to shut up, wasn't she? No, look back at that scope, Nina. I kept telling you, don't show the porn. Oh, and here, look, we've got ginger porn. Oh, look, we got ginger porn. I kept saying, no, don't show it, Nina.
I'll let you talk.
And who was in the background telling you, no, JoJo's a bitch. JoJo's wrong. Show it, Nina. Yeah, the person that tried to usurp your fucking little child advocacy shit now, didn't she? Shut the fuck up, Nina. You don't even know who your fucking friends are on this app, you big mouth.
She's not my friend. She's my sister. So go fuck yourself.
I don't give a shit what she is.
Okay, then shut the fuck up. And you just said
no, I don't have to shut up, and I don't have to. Oh, I can come back because Nina will allow me to talk in DonLod scope. This is DonLod scope. Nobody needs your approval and let you talk. You're gonna let me talk? Fuck you, bitch.
You done?
How long are we gonna keep on talking about?
Oh my God, my husband adores me.
You done?
I have given my husband the most exciting, wonderful life. Okay, I feed my husband wonderfully. My husband's very happy. We've been married for 30 years. Okay.
Oh, fucking God. I'll wait till she's done, Don.
Mm-hmm.
Are you done?
No, I'm not finished. But you are.
No, bitch. So you said let my family members die.
I think so.
That my fucking father-in-law is on hospice
I think you're
right now. Do you know my fucking father-in-law is in the fucking hospital because he had to have 2 pints of fucking blood? And you're over here saying let my fucking relatives
I'm not
die.
interested in that.
I'm
sorry you're going through that, but I do not know the details of your life. If you have a sick family member, you should be focusing on them instead of bitching at me. You're acting out and taking stuff out on me that doesn't even exist, okay? I don't know what's going on in your life. If you're having a hardship, I'm sorry about that. But I'm not. Don't sit here and paint me as somebody that doesn't care.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
I should shut up. Why? Oh, because I told you. Oh, did I light a fire under you about
fucking bitch?
Victoria?
Yeah, my father-in-law is dying.
Mad? Are you mad about me bringing up that scope you did?
This fucking bitch.
That really pissed you off, didn't it? Oh, I must have hit a nerve with that.
You did. Because my father-in-law is dying.
This has got nothing to do with your father-in-law, dear. I have never mentioned your father-in-law.
You said let my family members die.
Oh, when was that?
You just said it, bitch.
Talking to the audience about pharmaceuticals.
No, you said let
thing that's going on in her family. When I'm speaking, I spoke to the replay.
You're a fucking
Screw
liar.
you, Nina. I said if anybody parents or lets their family members, fuck you, Nina.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck
whatever.
your fucking self.
Obviously talking to the room.
On that motherfucker, you fucking
Jesus
bitch.
Christ, you think you're the only person in my fucking... You think you're the only person I'm talking to?
This fucking bitch.
No, you take this shit too. You're odd, okay? I know people have probably called you that before. You need to really check that out. You are odd. You are very odd the way you think. You internalize everything as if everything is about you.
Where's Al at?
Got it.
Yes, I was reading to the chat because it was the chat that was sparking that in me.
I never put a fucking clip.
Well,
ever
just
on
go
Twitter
ahead and I don't
one.
give a fuck what you say.
I've never put
when somebody
a
attacks me, I'm gonna put a clip. Get that clip.
Yeah, I am, bitch.
Yeah, I don't really. Everybody in this room knows that I was addressing somebody in the chat. For it, Nina. I don't really care.
Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck
Promote
up.
me, please.
Up.
And please include my YouTube channel
at
Old Bitty Grandma. Here, I'll put it in the chat.
You.
I like Church.
Oh, yeah, Churchy's opinion? Yeah, she should have a lot to say.
You don't
she
like,
did a whole
you
little stalking episode on me, checking out my... And she even referred to me as Dolly Parton. Well, I have the same rights as Dolly Parton. Well, thank you, Churchy. That's Dolly Parton.
You live in
You're
a fucking world.
Thank you very much.
Where you're
delusional. No, you know what's delusional? I've had to deal with dumb shits that get on the fucking Twitter and gonna outline everything I ever did in my life. She has the same rights as Dolly Parton. We can invade her privacy. I never once mentioned your name, so of course you got to fucking do this whole 5-tweet thing on me about my background and this and that, right?
I think you need to fucking take another Xanax.
No, people need to go to my Twitter and see the proof that I have.
Yeah,
because
why?
it's all up on my Twitter.
Followers? Why? Because you need more. You need people to. You need to.
I don't need anybody. In fact, I tell people in my scope, if you come into my scope and you're fucking using your account, you have the chance of being. You have a chance of. He said in my scopes.
I'm playing Sushi and Thoughty.
People ask for my Twitter. Fucking JoJo has to shove it down your throat.
I constantly say in my scopes, if you come into my scope with your regular account, you stand a chance of being muted or blocked. When I am scoping, I have lights on me in my mind. I can't see out into the audience. It's all black. Okay? I am performing. Okay? I am not going to listen to other people's problems. I'm not a weak performer that needs to rely on comments or input from the audience. When's the last time you went to a comedy routine? Oh, they might point out one heckler here or there, but they're not addressing the whole fucking audience. And that's how it is in my mind when I scope. So if you come into my scope and you use your regular account and you start making comments, you're going to get fucking blocked. That's how it is in my scope. You want to watch me? You got to go to Periscope TV. Yeah, you don't have Periscope TV? Sucks for you because you'll have to watch the replay. That's how it is in my room. So you want to say I don't have any viewers? I don't give a fuck. I'm not there for those viewers. I don't give a fuck. You should be privileged. I allow people to even watch me.
You could just buy a fucking recorder. You don't have to fucking go live and block everybody.
I can do whatever I want, Nina, just like you can. And if I were to show nudes, I hope somebody calls me out for it, especially if I pretend to be a child advocate.
Is this ever going to get resolved?
Yeah, if I was able to call up and defend... No, I mean... If I was able to call up and not have to fight with her, because that takes a lot of effort physically from me, and I don't appreciate that, so I would just calmly like to say what my point was. And that is I would like... What?
Yesterday and the day before and the day before, though?
What?
Isn't this... Oh, shit, Churchy's coming up. Oh, fuck.
Nina claimed yesterday that she apologized and I dropped it. But now she's going to come onto this night and point the finger at me and claim I did something wrong. I'm sorry. I'm again, I'm going to stand up for myself.
Shut up.
No, fuck you. I don't need to be on the line with you. What do you want?
I just gotta say one thing. I'm not going to come on.
Hello, Campbell.
Churchy. Oh, Churchy, I'm Dolly Parton. Oh, my. You can sit and tear me apart, and it doesn't matter. You can sit there and check all my little public links.
Sounds like the Muppets.
Oh, my. And why don't you go ahead and share my medical report on your Twitter?
It's like watching one
wow.
of those
It's all my Twitter proof.
It's like watching those Chinese
all on my
movies at 3
Twitter
in the morning, and the guy says, blah, 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 and then you wait for the translation, and it's like,
no, that's Nina. What you're describing is Nina.
You, honey, are the same thing to people that are Latinos.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Yelling. Here's what. We have people like Tiny Bean who won't let go and are still bad-mouthing people, all right? I'm going to tell you something. We are trying to get along here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to talk to you about what happened 2 years ago because I don't even fucking remember what I had for dinner.
Well, what happened tonight was if we're all trying to get along, then why is Nina pointing my fucking to me and saying negative shit about me, calling her out? Why is that? If we're all trying to get along, then why the first minute I get on the scope, I got Nina yelling at me, right? I'm not even allowed to. If we're all trying to get along, bullshit. No, only a certain few are trying to get along. Other people are trying to light a fire under me so that I can give a free performance. That's what it is.
You know what the problem is?
And you know what? You know what the problem is? You showed my medical records. I already shared it publicly, and you found it necessary to go to my other Twitter and hunt me down and stalk my shit. I got the proof on my Twitter. I dedicated one post to you, Churchy, with the screenshots of what you said about me on your Twitter. So in case you forgot...
Honey, my mother was cognitive, really wacko autistic, and I've been yelled at a lot worse when I was a 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old child. So, honey, I just put my finger in my ear and go,
well, that's good. Why don't you stick a potato chip in your mouth and try and seductively eat a potato chip, right? For $5, right? Be sure and give your $5 to Churchy. Because Lord knows the taxpayers don't pay enough for her, right? No, we've got to fund special trips to Disney. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, she did. It's all on my Twitter. She went on my other Twitter and pulled information, and she shared it on her Twitter. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She did a whole expose on me, and she did it for Jared.
Brown and rich as can be.
See what I mean? If they can't make a logical point and they don't know how to speak correctly, then their only device is flapping their mouth.
Mine eyes have seen the coming of the glade. All lumpy because mama don't know how. The thing is, there are people like Nina and you that immediately start screaming, yelling when somebody says something. So they get a joy out of seeing you yell. It's like when they poke a chihuahua or a pony.
Didn't I just say that? They did this for a free performance.
They don't have a reason to make it bark.
Excuse me, 1 second. I just made this comment. Wait, have I been in a different world? Wait, where is this? I just made this comment. That people say shit to get the fire under me so they get a free performance. There you go. I already said that. Next.
Mary had a little lamb and she served him with mint jelly. Honey, I have so many cognitive issues. I got to sit here all day and just kind of like.
Oh, I don't have those issues. I've never been diagnosed with anything like that. And I have great health care. Sorry.
I've never been diagnosed with, boy, am I. Woohoo. I'm woohoo.
Yeah, I'm sorry if my intelligence intimidates you, Churchy. I'm really sorry that that's
to go back in. Go out and come back in.
$5, please. Here, Churchy, do you have a link I can put up? I'd be glad to post your link.
No, thanks.
Let Churchy talk. How does it feel?
What feel?
It's not letting
nice and comfortable,
it's not letting 3 people up
nice
there
and
again,
soft,
Nina.
and the comforter is really comfortable. I
might have to
actually
restart.
throw that over me and go to sleep. Anyway, where were we? The problem, DonLod, with Scope is there are two types of people that they're going after. Tiny P and all of them. And this includes JoJo, and this includes Nina and everybody. The first are the ones that are like the little poodle that you kick and kick the fence, and it barks and barks, and they laugh. And they like to see everybody come in and see the fights. The second kind are the people like me, where I had to leave Twitter
Thanks for the hearts, everybody.
Because of the abuse and the people that cry and all this sadness, the weaklings in here. Like, you remember Linda Lubick, how they made fun of her and they would go after her and pretend they were.
I don't recall anybody buying the domain name of Lisa Lubick or doing a legal background check on her. I remember that. But I do remember that the person that did that to me was your big friend.
My point is that there are two types of people. The fires like you and the ones
Twitter,
like Linda Lubick.
all of my information,
and they are the ones that are being
I get your
attacked
message on
because they are
Snapchat and Giggle.
innocent, like Linda Lubick or like Charlene Soroka, where they don't do anybody any harm, but it's funny to make fun of poor Charlene's artwork and her music.
I've never done that.
You didn't do that, but Vicki Winters did, and a couple others.
Oh, well, Vicki Winters is a cunt.
But the point is that they're going after you because you're fired. They go after Linda Lubeck. They go after Charlene Soroka and a whole bunch of other people because they cry or they whimper or they like to see you squirm under the what they're saying. And I am one of the originals that remembers what Flumpsy did to Camilla and me and Jared and a lot of other people. I'm old timer.
Here that's hearing this for the first time, but okay, go ahead. I'm not enlightened. Okay, get to your point.
No, because you have to remember something. Not everybody here was here on the first day the Scope opened. Not everybody
no
was
shit.
Here 3 years
no
ago or
shit.
2 years
and
ago.
When other people come in here and want to come back, I'm going to be the first to say what they did to me. That's right. I don't let that shit go. It doesn't go away from me. Okay? When somebody did illegal back lying about it, bringing me up again, you're damn right. I'm going to have a rebuttal. That's right. That's how this works.
Kiki Lee, shh. Do you think someone with smoking problems should be smoking weed, help medicate issue? You know what? It's her life. She's got a doctor. Do you think she wouldn't go to a doctor and say, hey, I want to smoke? And he'll say, no. Can I smoke weed? Yes. It's her doctor. If she's got a doctor and she's going to a doctor, leave it up between her and the doctor. I don't think she's so dumb that she would not go to her doctor and say, I want to do this. Because there's other ways to do cannabis if your doctor says no. I mean, that's something that is nobody's business. I mean, who cares if she smokes weed?
Yeah, well, you know what? The pharmaceutical companies care because they're really afraid of people like me that can demonstrate improvement from using cannabis because that's going to take money out of the pharmaceutical market, okay? So, yeah, they're really afraid. And people that own stocks in pharmaceuticals are really afraid too.
And they're also afraid of people that go to the homeopaths. They're afraid of people that use vitamin C, herbal concoctions, like, you know, the herbs and stuff. They don't want those herbalists healing somebody with some sort of concoction when the pharmacy can charge you 50 times as much. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen how natural homeopathic healing helps. And they still want you not to do that because it's not safe. I'm not on fire. I'm actually going back to bed.
Okay, well, I had some comment for somebody wrote here, Nikki, JoJo, your domain wasn't the only one bought, but you're the only one still bitching. I have a right to that. Okay, like if you put 10 people in the room and they had criminal charges or criminal activity put against them, there's going to be a certain amount of people that let the other person slide, but then there's going to be people that stick up for their rights, and that kind of person is me. Sorry if you're offended. Maybe you should take a lesson from me and not let people step on you like other people will advise you to have done here. When somebody pulls some shit on me, I'm not going to advise somebody, oh, just sit back and take it. No, I'm not going to tell somebody to do that. They should stand up for their rights. Nobody has a right to buy the domain and harass somebody because what did I do? I blocked somebody. That's what you're supporting. I blocked somebody. I never went into their fucking room. And they bought the domain. They did a legal background check and they bought the domain of my real name. Oh, okay, that's perfectly fine with you people? No, it's not fine with me, and I'm not going to shut up about it. So, and if you people that did get the domain bought, that he bought your domain too, that's your choice. I would never judge you on what you decided.
Well, you know what I say, JoJo? When somebody has done something wrong to you, you have a right to keep harping on it, even if it's harping.
And you're speaking as Jared's mouthpiece, okay, right now, and you know it.
Shut up.
You tagged him you're his friend. You tagged him in the post that I show on Twitter. Let the audience know that. I don't care how long ago somebody tried to injure me. I am going to not like that person.
I just said you have the right to harp or you have the right to fight. You can do whatever you want. The sin was against you, so it's how you handle that wrongdoing against you, and it's your right. And I'm not going to step in there and say, "Oh, JoJo shouldn't say that." Cheating. No, you have a right. Because I would hate to have somebody come up to me and say, "Oh, I'm making the Lori Smith site," especially my name's Common, but yeah, I think you have a right to keep harping.
Oh no, they didn't just make. They didn't. Wait. Let's stop here. I'm not going to
whatever you want to do. Keep doing it.
Wait, you just rewrote history there. No, it was not a case of somebody just bought the site. Okay, they actually uploaded my pictures and stuff that they stole off my public social media, and they redid them and made horrific memes and put them up on that site so that when any one of my potential customers would Google my real name, which I was going by at that point, they would find all these Google results of that website.
And I agree with you. That was wrong, and you should keep fighting. And nobody should tell you not to fight. If you have been wrong that badly, you should not be. Because people say, "Oh, well, somebody called your name." Well, maybe for me, that name calling is.
Listen, I don't care what fuck. Listen, you all heard.
It's not for us to judge.
I lived through Brian Peterson's rag on me, okay? And I was in the call-in when he did it. I don't give a fuck what people call and say me. That wasn't the issue. The issue wasn't that he was calling me names or mocking me. The issue was that he did an illegal background check. He bought the domain of my real name and put shit up on that website. That's my argument. It has nothing. I have received, long before I came on Periscope, I had YouTube videos that got over 100,000 views. I have one up right now that still has 23,000 views. You don't think I received a lot of negative shit and was called horrible names on that fucking video in the comments? Fuck yeah, I was. I could take that shit. I got a thick skin. But I am not going to put up with something. See, that's what pissed Jared off. He didn't expect that I'd have such a thick skin. I stayed quiet through all of that shit. And it wasn't until he confessed to doing illegal background checks in Maddie's scope. And he also confessed in that scope that he bought the domain of he bought websites of people and this and that. And then when he's questioned on what did he do to JoJo, all he says is, well, I did a couple of jib jabs. No, he did far more than just a couple of jib jabs. And when my potential customers would Google my name, they would find his shit instead of finding me. That's fucking with my bread and butter.
Well, what I'm saying is, online, when people talk about Tiny P and all the people that hurt me, you can see the scars when somebody hurts you, but you can't see the mental scars or the financial scars or any other scars that happen as a result of what somebody did. And you have a good right to keep telling people that, but you have to tell them not just what he did, but how he did it, so they know there was.
Okay, well, here, let me discuss how he did what I consider a legal background check. When you're a predatory lender, you sign a contract with some kind of vendor that gives you access to background information. When you sign that, you're not supposed to use that for personal purposes. When you use that for personal purposes and run a background check on somebody on Periscope because they blocked you, that is illegal.
Then sue him.
Wheel.
Excuse me, sorry. I tried to burp up wind.
You okay, Churchy?
Yes, the cannabis is definitely helping my breathing.
And everything,
yes.
I'm all right. Just a little stress on the stomach. I ate too many potato chips again.
Yeah, see, I knew you had hidden the potato chips again. See?
Hey, at least I'm not drinking or doing drugs.
I don't drink either. I don't drink at all. I'm allergic to alcohol.
So anyway, can we all be friends on this app? I'm tired of the tiny peen type fights that we used to have. And the doxing and the yelling.
I don't know about all he did. I don't know about this Tiny Peen character. I paid very little attention to that person. That person has been linked to me. Why? I do not know. I don't talk to that person in the DM. I don't even know that person really. I have seen that name postings.
He did something with a dog on Periscope, JoJo. You didn't hear about that?
No, I don't know anything about that.
He showed a dog. He used to go by the account Diddy's Tiny Peen, but he got banned because he showed a dog on Periscope, showed its private parts, shaking it to get it erect and talking to it like a woman.
Did he ever at any point touch the dog?
You're in the entertainment industry. He called it parody.
No, that's not parody. Did he ever at any point touch the dog?
Yes, he did.
He touched the dog's privates, or he touched
no, he
the
didn't
dog's
touch the
hips?
dog's private. He showed its penis on Periscope and